What if you woke up one morning to find your city's supply chain in jeopardy, with 20% of truckers refusing to roll their wheels? This is the reality New York City faces today. Imagine the lifeblood of the city's economy, its supply chain, under threat. The arteries that keep the heart of the Big Apple beating, the New Jersey Turnpike and countless other routes, are now less traveled by the tireless truckers that keep our city moving. Why is this happening, you ask? A perfect storm of increased tolls, the fallout from the Trump case, and the razor-thin profit margins that these hardworking men and women endure. The gears of commerce are grinding to a halt, and the effects are being felt far and wide. From grocery stores to construction sites, the repercussions of this boycott are rippling through our daily lives. As the NYC trucker boycott gains momentum, the city's supply chain is feeling the heat. Imagine the lifeblood of a city, its supply chain slowing to a crawl. That's what's unfolding in the Big Apple right now. Picture this: the everyday hustle and bustle of New York City, the city that never sleeps, suddenly disrupted. A city that thrives on the constant movement of goods, now finds itself grappling with a supply chain bottleneck. The NYC trucker boycott is not just a protest, it's a seismic shakeup that's hitting the city's economy. About 1/5 of truckers are refusing to roll their wheels on the New Jersey Turnpike, their grievances ranging from increased tolls to fallout from the Trump case, and the narrowing profit margins that make their work increasingly unsustainable. This boycott is more than just a logistical nightmare. It's a ripple effect that's causing waves throughout the city. Grocery stores, the lifelines of the city, are feeling the pinch as shelves become harder to stock. Your favorite fruit, your go-to breakfast cereal, even your beloved coffee may simply not be there when you need it. It doesn't stop there though. Construction sites, the beating heart of the city's growth and development, are also feeling the pain. Projects are delayed, deadlines are missed, and the dreams of a finished skyline are put on hold. The city's landscape, usually punctuated by cranes and scaffolding, is now marked by the silence of halted construction. And what about the price tag? Well, when supply slows down and demand remains the same, prices inevitably rise. That means everyday essentials, from your grocery list to construction materials, are costing more, squeezing wallets across the city. The small businesses, the mom-and-pop stores that add character to the city, are particularly struggling. They're battling to stay afloat amidst rising costs and supply disruptions, their resilience tested like never before. With every passing day, the ripples of this boycott are felt more deeply, making everyday life increasingly challenging for the city's residents. The question now is, how will the city navigate this crisis, and what will be the lasting impact on the Big Apple's residents and economy? When a crisis hits, it's the response that defines the outcome, and New York City is in the thick of it. The trucker boycott has sent shockwaves through the city's economy, and city officials are not standing idle. They are working around the clock, scrambling for solutions to mitigate the boycott's impact. They understand that every day of inaction is a day that the economic toll mounts. Businesses, particularly smaller ones, are feeling the pinch. With supply chains disrupted, they're struggling to keep the shelves stocked and the doors open. The corner deli, the local bakery, the neighborhood hardware store, all are feeling the pressure. And it's not just the retail sector. The ripples are being felt across industries, from construction sites waiting on materials to restaurants running low on fresh produce. What's being done to solve this crisis? Well, several solutions are on the table. City officials have opened channels of communication with the trucking community, aiming to negotiate a resolution. They're exploring policy changes like reducing tolls that have been a major sticking point for truckers. Legal outcomes are also being considered. The fallout from the Trump case has added a layer of complexity to this issue, but city officials are determined to navigate these troubled waters. They're exploring all avenues, even seeking legal advice to understand what measures can be taken to resolve this. But amid all this, let's not forget the trucking community. These hardworking individuals are more than just drivers. They're a crucial cog in the wheel of our economy, and their resilience is being tested like never before. They're standing up for their rights, their livelihoods, and their industry. This isn't a situation that will resolve overnight. It's a complex issue with deep-rooted causes and widespread impacts. As the city grapples with these challenges, the resilience of the trucking community will play a crucial role in shaping the future. Their determination, their solidarity, and their unwavering spirit will be crucial in navigating this crisis. As the city grapples with these challenges, the resilience of the trucking community will play a crucial role in shaping the future. When the road ahead is uncertain, the only thing to do is to keep on trucking. That's the spirit New York City needs right now. As we tread through the murky waters of an uncertain future, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next? What could possibly turn the tide and bring about a resolution to this crisis? The answer, folks, isn't as clear-cut as we'd like it to be. One potential solution could lie in negotiations. City officials and the trucking community might come together, find common ground, and work towards a compromise. Perhaps the toll policy could be reconsidered, creating a more balanced and fair system that doesn't place an undue burden on our truckers. However, it's important to remember that these solutions aren't a quick fix. They require time, patience, and a willingness to engage in open dialogue from both sides. And while the city stumbles its way through these negotiations, businesses, especially the smaller ones, continue to bear the brunt of the crisis. The fallout from the Trump case adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Depending on the legal outcomes, it could either fuel the fire or serve as a catalyst for change. The jury's still out on that one. But amidst all this uncertainty, one thing remains clear: the importance of the trucking community's resilience. These are the folks who keep the city running, who ensure that our grocery stores are stocked and our construction sites have the materials they need. Their resilience, their ability to keep on trucking even when the road ahead is uncertain, is what will ultimately navigate us through this crisis. So, as we look ahead, let's not forget the power of resilience, the power of unity, and the power of negotiation. The road may be uncertain, but with the right spirit and a willingness to adapt, we can weather any storm. As the wheels of time turn, the city waits with bated breath to see how this crisis will unfold.